I'm Mitchell Lierman. Our guest today is Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Paul Twigg. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to be here.
Going into this, how has your role on campus changed since taking on the responsibilities of Interim Dean?
Well, somewhere around September 26th, I was notified that I was becoming dean. I had students working with me, I had classes I was still doing, and I still have those things. So I have that work plus a lot of other things. So yeah, it drastically changed from where my schedule had a few things a day on it to where now I have Christy Milks, who is the executive assistant for the office, in command of my schedule, filling every day with things.
You've previously served as the interim chair of the Department of Music, Theater, and Dance.
Indeed.
As a biology professor, how do you approach the arts component of the College of Arts and Sciences?
Well, serving as the interim chair of Music, Theater, and Dance was an experience of itself. I entered there to help out with some internal issues. So it helped me learn a lot of things about how processes work with faculty in that area and what they are concerned about and what they care about. So, but thinking about arts and sciences, I want to, as much as I possibly can, make sure that those things are integrated and that no student feels left behind or unappreciated in that, but also to work at integrating those things as much as possible. That is to say, figuring out that there are relationships between music and math, for example, or scientific illustration relating biology to art, those kinds of things. So there's lots of things we could do.
That brings me right into my next question. How can the departments of the College of Arts and Sciences encourage interdisciplinary collaboration?
Well, we have the Loper 126 categories, so where we have people who are supposed to be working together from different areas. For example, right now we have Frank Kovacs from chemistry working together with Adam, I'm trying to remember his name, going to escape me, from physics, and Dave Rosema from philosophy, talking about a single topic. So that kind of collaboration, but we also have interdisciplinary collaboration on research, and study abroads, all kinds of things like that are all very good examples of how we work together.
And all of that's within the general studies catalog then?
Some of that, well, 126 is in general studies. So the rest in terms of research and other kinds of scholarly activity were between individual faculty, not in general studies.
Gotcha, thank you. And then moving forward, what are your goals for the College of Arts and Sciences?
Well, the College of Arts and Sciences is only about 3+ a little years old, so there's a lot to do to work on making sure that the parts are brought together. Because I understand from the standpoint of folks in the fine arts and humanities that they may feel a little as though they've been sort of overcome by a wave of the university even focusing on rural health and all those kind of things that at least on the surface would appear to, like, where do I fit into those things if I'm in fine arts and humanities? So I want to make sure that it's clear how we do that and how we establish that the fine arts and humanities faculty are involved and valued. And I also want to work at knitting those sides together in terms of developing things like a strategic plan for the college, which since we're young, we've never really had, and we should have by now, to make the different parts talk to one another and realize, okay, if we know that the point A is where we are and point B is where we're going, that's fine, but what's the roadmap from getting there? And that's the strategic plan.
Absolutely. As a double major in journalism and theater myself, right here in the Mitchell Center, of course, we integrate those sort of the technical aspects of things, and we're oftentimes talking to people in the arts and in the sciences and trying to figure out how to synthesize that into something. Going into next semester, of course, this building is seeing a lot of changes. This department is, I think there's a lot of people who might have a bit of anxiety about going into the next semester.
Yeah, they're going to be scattered in different places.
Yeah, sure. How, as interim dean, how can you sort of help mediate that process and work with the departments that are impacted to?
Yeah, well, it starts with department chairs. So Nanette Hogg is your department chair. So it starts with her bringing forward concerns to me. And then I can interact with both the dean of the library, who's kind of the one, since it's really their building in terms of the physical structure, who's been mostly the contact person, but then also carrying those concerns forward to the Vice Chancellor for Business and Finance, who oversees all of the physical plant, and also to the on-site general contractors and planners like Michael Kramer's on campus, and Greg Kristen, who's also relating the plans to the facilities managers. So, and then making sure that those things are transmitted back to the chair to make sure that student needs are known, or student questions are being answered, or students can come to me directly if they really feel like they need to.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
I think that's all for this episode of Talking UNK. Please subscribe to the Antelope on YouTube for future episodes. Thank you for watching.